Hi guys, JR here from SRG, and today I'm going to be doing a tabletop review of the Condor Elite Fail Safe pack. Now my first impression of the Fail Safe pack is that it's very sleek looking, very covert looking. It kind of has the shape of a turtle shell or that of a beetle shell, and there's not a whole lot of extra stuff sewn onto the outside that would draw unnecessary attention. Now, this bag is built primarily as an EDC bag, maybe a laptop case that you want to bring to work with you, but it's also fantastic for any type of outdoor recreational activity. For example, mountain biking, hiking, snowboarding, skiing. I also think this would be an amazing bag if you ride a motorcycle or if you're like a bicycle type courier. And I'll explain why in a little bit. There's a couple features that would make it ideal for something like that. Now, let's talk about the outside of the bag. The bag is constructed of 500D Invista Cordura. It has YKK zippers inside and out with paracord pull tabs. And the buckles are all very high quality. They don't feel flimsy at all. And they have a nice strong clicking sound when you clip them in there, and they don't rattle a lot. Other things on the outside of the bag that I'd like to point out: it has a nice hook and loop ID panel here, or soft loop ID panel. And on either side, you'll notice that the bag has these MOLLE type vertical straps. It's not quite MOLLE, but it's sewn in the same way, but the loops are actually much bigger. They're about 3-inch loops, and there's 3 of them on each side. So you could use those to attach other things to the outside of your bag. There's also a Hypalon attachment point on each side, so both sides are identical. And Condor has also used the rhino skin here on the handle, as well as a small portion on the bottom of the bag. The other thing that I want to point out on the outside of the bag is the fantastic job that Condor's done on the ventilation. If you look at that, you can see how deep the ventilation channel is. This is a bonus when you're wearing this thing all day. Keep your back cool and keep yourself from sweating all over. So they did a really good job on the design of the ventilation channels. Now this back panel, or back compartment I should say, has a space for a laptop or a tablet, a space for a 2-liter water bladder. And then it has a mesh zippered pouch right up here on the top side, so you can store small items, maybe cables or whatever you see fit. So, and the main pocket goes all the way down to the bottom, so it's really, really deep. Also, for the water bladder, on each side they have a spot where the hose can exit. So if you want to have it on your left or right, you have an option for that. The second compartment is another deep compartment that goes all the way to the bottom of the bag, and it has an admin panel right here. So let me lift that up and you can see it has a nice admin panel. It has a place where you can put your phone, some pens. I have a knife and a flashlight in here, but there's plenty of space to organize your items. There's also another nice mesh zippered pouch right here at the top that goes probably about 4 inches down, and a key retainer hanging off here. So that's the second compartment. Okay, the next main compartment is accessible on the front side of the bag using this vertical zipper. And the zipper opens down, these things open up, and it creates a nice big pocket in here to store. I thought it would be a great spot for like a sweatshirt or something like that, but you do kind of have to stuff it through this small opening. So maybe you can keep a hat, a beanie, maybe some food, something in there. Kind of leave it up to your imagination what this pocket can be used for. You'll notice that it does continue all the way up to the top seam of the bag and all the way down to the bottom. So it is a fairly large compartment, something I haven't seen on a bag before. I kind of like the idea. Now we have our two outside pockets, which the first one is accessible via this Hypalon accessory attachment point, and it opens via Velcro. So you just pull the attachment point up, and there's a small pouch that goes down. It's kind of a triangle shape and about the size of a standard jeans pocket. So I'd say whatever kind of stuff you would normally keep in your pants pockets would be perfect for this pocket and the one that's accessible here from the side, which is accessible via a zipper. And this one's a little bit smaller. This one's a little bit smaller. But both the pockets basically overlap each other. And the same two are on the opposite side. So you have 4 small pockets to organize gear in. Now one of the features of this bag that I really like, and it's our last pocket, is the zipper on the bottom. You unzip that, and it pulls out a Rainfly. This is why I think this bag would be awesome for somebody riding a motorcycle or like a bike courier or something like that. People that are kind of out in inclement weather that have important stuff to store in their bag. This feature is amazing. I haven't seen this on any type of EDC bag of this size. This is I believe a 16-liter capacity bag. So it's not really exactly like a 3-day or a large go bag. But I still haven't seen this feature before. So I think this is pretty innovative of Condor to do this. Let me go ahead and stick it on. I'll show you what it looks like. And there you have it. You just pull the elastic and it completely seals around the entire bag, with exception to the back plate. But that's pretty cool, huh? I like that a lot. And when you're done with it, it just stuffs right back into this smaller pouch right here. And zipper shut out of the way. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. As far as comfort and fit, this thing is really comfortable on your back. It has a nice broad back and these big pads that you have on the back here that help with the air ventilation, really make it a comfortable bag to wear. You could probably put a decent sized load in here and be comfortable all the way. Now, Condor did include the sternum strap and the hip belt, which also help with comfort as far as how it fits on your body. The hip strap is great for the weight, and I won't use a bag that doesn't have it. I tend to carry loads that are heavier than 10-15 pounds, so even with it, saves your shoulders a little bit. So that's a nice addition right there. So here's what I think they got right about this bag, in addition to just the standard features that you would find in most bags. The innovative design, it's very sleek, and I like how it looks. It's very streamlined, very covert, urban EDC all the way. The ventilation, that's a big one for me. I think they've done a fantastic job on this, and I hope to see this on more of their bags. The built-in Rainfly. I live in SoCal, so there's not a whole lot of rain here, but it's still a pretty sweet feature to have, just in case. If you live in a more inclement thing, this bag is even more valuable then. And I think that there's enough organization in here that makes this bag really user-friendly. As far as there's 2 things that I don't like and 2 things I'd like to see. They're minor, but I'd like to see them fixed on the next run. The first one is my water tube here. It flares out to the side because it comes out the side opening here. And what it does is it catches on stuff. If I'm going through a tight area or going through some brush, it hooks onto this tube. I don't really like that. I kind of wish it would be secured more to the shoulder strap. So maybe just a simple loop going across the upper part of the strap to keep the tube in line so it's not getting in the way. The second recommendation would be to take this zipper and actually have the zipper extend all the way down to the bottom here, so it's a little bit easier to stuff larger items in there. Other than that, I think this bag is pretty kick-ass, and I'm definitely going to recommend it to all my friends because Condor's done an amazing job. Now, as far as the price, on Condor's site it goes for about $108, and I've seen it on Amazon somewhere around $98 up to $108. So the price point is pretty good for the quality of bag that you're going to get here and for the features that it has. Overall, the SRG rating is going to be a 4 out of 5 stars. If they could make these two little changes, I'd definitely rate it 4.5 stars. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that review. Visit my site, selfreliancegearusa.com, and if you have any questions, just go ahead and hit us up. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out in answering any questions about this bag or other bags that I've reviewed. Take care. Have a good one.